Welcome to my third video for Transit Zombies. This time we're going to be tackling the Tower of Babble Easter egg. We're going to be running through Maxis path since it's very simple and can be pretty quick to complete. Pretty much like any other run, you're going to need to build the power turbine and everyone in your group is going to need to pick one up. Maxis path can be completed with only 2 players or a full group of 4, whichever one you choose, but having 4 is a little easier. So, once the turbine's built, everybody pick one up, and then we're going to make our rounds on the bus and start making our way to the mystery box and the power station. We need to use the mystery box to get EMP grenades, as it's going to be used to defeat the electric guy later on. And then the power needs to be turned on to make the electric guy even spawn in the first place. As you'll see here in just a second, we were lucky enough to get the EMP grenades in the second round. I'm just skipping around through people right now to show you what the EMP grenades look like. That way, if you've never seen it before, you have a good picture. It is wise to get the EMP grenades as quick as possible. That way you don't have to play through as many rounds and cause too many zombies to spawn later on when we're attempting the Easter egg. Now we have the EMP grenades. We're going to make our way to the power station and turn the power on. You should already know how to turn on the power if you've watched any of my videos or even if you just played the Transit Zombies before, so I'm not going to really go over all the parts and pieces you need to do.
Others might build similar devices, but mine are superior in all fashions, thank you.
So once the power's on, you'll see the electric man or Avogadro's man, whatever you want to call him, and this is going to be used for one of the final steps of the Easter egg, where you're going to have to take them out to the pylon in the cornfield and throw an EMP grenade on him to give Maxis the power he needs. In just a second, you'll hear Maxis talk, and you're going to get your next step for the Easter egg. As you have probably heard before I walked away there, Maxis says the power needs to be turned off, so after he's done talking, have one of the players in your group turn the power off. Next, we're just taking a quick pit stop at the bank. That way we can get some points and some weapons to hold off the zombies before we go to the cornfield. As you make your way back around the level, make sure that when you stop at the bus station, everybody has a good turbine that will still put out power and that it's not broken. Because it's going to need to be used to power the pylon out in the cornfield and to power the lamppost in the map, which we'll cover here in just a minute. This next spot is where we're going to jump out to reach the pylon. You'll see like a cluster of cars out here between the farm and the power station. And then on the left side of the road there'll be an opening for you guys to run through. You're going to take the first left when you come up here to a split, and then take the immediate right, and then keep to the left and it'll take you to the pylon you need to. Okay, now that we're under the pylon, we need to have the electric man spawn in this area. You can see that in the sky there's some electric storms going on. You need to have the electric storm be above you or covering the entire sky. And then once that's happening, you want to kill the last zombie and start the new round, and the electric guy will spawn near you.
Hell's coming with me.
Now that the electric storm is pretty much covering the entire sky and above us, we're going to kill the zombie here. And the electric guy is going to spawn in the cornfield with us. Alright, once you see that the electric guy is spawned in, 2 people need to throw turbines on 2 ends of the pylon here. And then we need to lure the electric guy into the center of the pylon or somewhere underneath it. The way to do this is to get as far away from him as possible. That way he actually comes to you instead of trying to attack you from a distance. Make sure your guy with the EMP grenades is not the one being attacked, otherwise this could turn really bad really fast. But once the EMP grenade guy is good and he's under the pylon, have one throw one at him, and then he'll swirl up into the sky again, and then from here we need to move on to the next step of the Easter egg, which is to place 2 turbines on 2 different lampposts in the map. We got a little confused here because we couldn't tell what Maxis had said, and we just keep throwing down our pylons next to the, or turbines next to the pylons. But from here, we need to make our way to 2 of the lampposts throughout the map and throw down our turbines there. For ours, we chose to do the 2 safest lampposts, which is the one at the bus station and the one that's at the diner since they're not in the fog. And then you got to kind of coordinate with your other partner that's putting on the turbine. Somehow mine ended up over here when I tried to place it there, but we throw down one near the lamppost to power it and throw down one at the other lamppost to power it. As you see here, he's at the diner near the shed, and this is where we put our second one. And then you should start shooting out these orangish lights, and then the achievement should pop for Tower of Babble for 75 gamer score. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more zombies for the DLC.